Okay, a few people who know this movie probably know it from Mystery Science Theater 3000 or Riff Tracks. And they did a good job making fun of it for sure. But in my opinion, I think it's actually a decent movie. I don't see anything really wrong with it. To me, some of the things that it would get made fun of is how sort of normal everybody is on it. And I'm not saying that it's sort of a backhanded compliment. I mean, that you watch crime shows, for example, these days, just regular old shows, and everybody is a gym rat. You don't see them go into the gym one time, but they're a gym rat. Everybody looks like models. Everybody looks perfect. And I'm not saying there's anything wrong with these people, but they look more like normal people. And in the years since this got released, and Mystery Science Theater and Riff Tracks and everything, they've come to sort of accept it, that it gets kind of made fun of, and that's kind of sort of their claim to fame. That's how they got probably most of the people that have heard of it now have heard of it through that. But to me, that doesn't mean anything. Some of the hardest movies to make fun of are the really, really, really bad ones. Sometimes there's just nothing to do with it. I mean, like a lot of modern movies are so bad, you can't even make a joke. It's just, and also, it's not offensive. To me, that's the main thing. As far as movies go, a lot of people would consider me to be a little prudish. If I'm going to see certain things, I know where to find it. I don't need to find it in the movie. There's a lot of things they put into these movies that shouldn't be in it. It doesn't have to be in there. It just makes it weird. It's not trying to be like a stick in the mud. It's just goofy that some of this stuff is in movies that you would like see at a theater, best case scenario, or watch with family or something. But anyway, this is very tame in that way. A lot of the movies I really like are fairly tame. And I like that. You can watch it with anyone. Because, different people have got different standards, and I don't know about any of y'all, but certain things I don't want to watch around certain people. And I like to be able to throw a movie on and not worry about it. And it's not got to be, G-rated. I just don't want it to be something that's threatening to be, probably can't even say it on here. I'd get flagged or something. But anyway, it's a good movie. And the people behind it are, and this is actually their studio right here putting this out, Edgewood Studios. I would watch anything they put out. Because at the very least, it's going to be a pleasant experience. And the people behind this, they've come out and met the Riff Tracks and Mystery Science Theater people. And they're just the nicest people. And it's just, they're kind of people stuck out of time. You just don't even hardly see anymore. It's like people you'd like to see in your neighborhood. And they're all kind of Vermonty and all that, but just give this, this is 1 minute, and it's from Edgewood Studios, has 1,400 views, put out about a year ago. It's the 30th anniversary trailer. Give this a watch, follow these people. As I've said with other things, it might not be the grapes of wrath, but it's a pleasant, nice experience. You're not going to shut the movie off at the end of it and need therapy or medication.
Time Chasers is finally coming to audiences in HD for the ultimate viewing experience.
Who needs to control the media when you can control history?
The sci-fi cult classic has been digitally restored for a new generation from the film's original theatrical elements, mastered under the supervision of the film's director, David Giancola. From the future of 2041 to the Revolutionary War of 1777, join Nick Miller and Lisa Hanson once again in the non-stop adventure that has endured for decades. For the first time in over 25 years, you won't need a time machine to experience Time Chasers as it was meant to be seen. Order now, because time waits for
We're part of history.
Coming soon on Blu-ray, DVD, and digital download.
Yeah. So that's good to know, because I can tell you most of the time when you look it up on any of the Roku apps, you can't find it. You can find the riff tracks, you can find the Mystery Science Theater, but you can't find it by itself. And strangely enough, I have this from years ago. Some little budget DVD that I found. You can see the boss there kind of in the background. The George Woodard, whatever guy. But otherwise, I mean, it's kind of hard to find on disc. Good to know it's going to be on something higher, even better print. But that's worth watching. And that's kind of how I am. I would, you know, getting sort of off subject, this is the way I look at it with movies. It needs to entertain you. And that succeeds. You watch this stuff, you watch a movie, you put a movie on, a TV show or something, because you don't want to feel worse after you watch it. And to that end, I would compare things like, I could even do a video about this, The Walking Dead versus, say, Z Nation. You know, if on a technical level, you can give Walking Dead all kinds of trouble, but all kinds of credit, I mean, but they even had that little Talking Dead show afterwards, because the show was traumatic. I mean, what's the point of doing that to yourself? And I mean, there's movies I could just go on and on about that are just so awful. This is good to watch. And you can watch it with anything. You got a family, you got kids, throw that on. It's completely fine. And it's a pleasant movie made by good people. So if you haven't seen that, and I have watched it multiple times without Mystery Science Theater or Riff Tracks, and it's fine. So don't count that out as a movie.